Hello and welcome back. Oh, boys and girls, it's the final day of the Premier League season. And welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV for what is going to probably be one of the biggest games of the season. Not for us, but around the grounds. All the same, as I said, the final day of the Premier League season, and there's a lot to go over. I haven't done my hair. I'm sorry. I'm going to have headphones on for the fucking Chelsea game, as it's not televised in the UK. Fantastic, brilliant stuff. As you can see, Manchester City currently in first place, Liverpool in second, just a point separates them. Manchester City will be facing Aston Villa, Liverpool versus Wolves. Chelsea, of course, the focus of today, as well as the Manchester City game. I will be covering that as well so that you can be updated on that as the games go on. Thank you, Daniel. And of course, Arsenal have Everton, Tottenham have Norwich. The top four race still ongoing between the two North London sides. Chelsea comfortably in third place, and it would take a miracle to have Tottenham finish above Chelsea at this point. But I really doubt that them finishing in third place is their priority here today. Fergie, son, how's it going, son? Of course, as I said, we'll be covering the Chelsea game primarily, but I have got the Manchester City game and the Liverpool game going on at the same time. Primarily the Man City game as well. So add a little bit of excitement for what could easily be a Chelsea friendly here against an already relegated Watford side. But with that said, for the final time this season, you're going to have to wait and sit through me with the usual stuff. It's been a pleasure as always. But again, regardless, hello and welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV for coverage of the final game in Chelsea's season across all competitions as the Blues welcome Watford to Stamford Bridge. Having practically secured third place, this game is of little significance as Chelsea have a top four spot, no doubt, and the Hornets are to go down to the Championship after today's matchup. But nevertheless, a match is a match, and a win here today would give the fans one last thing to cheer about as we finally close out on a season full of ups and a lot of downs. Not to mention that Chelsea hold the record for the largest final day win in Premier League history when we put 8 past Wigan in the 2009-2010 season. Whilst that may be wishful thinking with performances as of late, it would be a nice cap on the season to somewhat replicate that incredible feat. Head-to-head, Chelsea are unbeaten in 7 Premier League home meetings with Watford, winning 6 and drawing 1. Watford, on the other hand, have won just 1 game in their past 19 matches against the Blues in all competitions, drawing 3 and losing 15. For Chelsea, Chelsea are unbeaten in their past 11 home games on the last day of the season, winning 8 and drawing 3. Thomas Tuchel's side are aiming to avoid consecutive final day defeats, something which last happened in the 1992 season and 1993 seasons. The Blues have dropped points in 9 of their last 13 Premier League home games, drawing 7 and losing 2. Chelsea's next goal, should we get it today, hopefully we do, will be our 100th in the top flight under Thomas Tuchel. Reece James has 8 top flight assists this season, the most by a Chelsea player aged 22 or under since Eden Hazard in the 2012-2013 season. For Watford, Watford's only final day victory in 7 Premier League seasons came in the 1999 and 2000 season. Their first campaign in the division. They have suffered 26 defeats this season, the most in a league campaign since they lost 28 times in the 71-72 seasons. The Hornets are winless in 24 Premier League matches against London clubs, drawing 4 and losing 20. Roy Hodgson, on what could be his last day as a manager before retiring, has lost on his previous 7 visits to Stamford Bridge after winning his first Premier League game at Chelsea with Blackburn Rovers in April of 1998. It's the final day of the season as Chelsea face Watford at Stamford Bridge, with coverage of today's match alongside coverage of Manchester City's match and Liverpool's too. We'll keep an eye on the Arsenal and the Tottenham game as well. There is plenty to cover here today. For the final time, I'll say it a couple of times this stream, but for the first time, but the last time, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. If you don't normally do so, please make today your first time. It will be massively appreciated if today, on the final day of the season, is the day that you do all three of those things: like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. You'll be notified of any future content during the summer break, as well as any of the future games next season, of which I will be here. A new set, as we said, next season for the new season. And for the final time, 100% this season, team news is up next. Replays. I know Harvey Vale should have started or at least been on the bench at some point. I'm going to take this off for a second because I look ridiculous. There was rumours that Harvey Vale and some other geezer, I can't remember what his name was, but he should have been in the team at some point. But regardless, Ben Chilwell is back in the side, but starts on the bench. He has been out for 6 months. Lewis Hall, that is exactly who I was thinking of. Chelsea head coach Thomas Tuchel was always likely to rotate his squad now that third place is all but secured here today. Saul Niguez and Kennedy are to feature today as Azpilicueta plays in what could be his last match for the club. He is, of course, the skipper today. Mendy, Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, and Rudiger, who is playing his last game for sure, start in the back three. James, and he's joined by Kennedy on the wing-back role. Kante and Saul in the middle with Ziyech, Mason Mount, and Kai Havertz up front. Kepa, Chilwell, Chalobah, Sarr, Jorginho, Barkley, Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, and Romelu Lukaku start on the bench for the Blues today. For our opponents, Watford, Big Roy Hodgson. Watford forward Hernandez is available after more than a month out with a hamstring issue. He starts on the bench for the Hornets here today. Tom Cleverley is fit after a rib injury. He is in the lineup today, while Josh King and Kiko Firmino have both trained this week after a period out with illness. Both have returned and both start today for Watford. Glad to see this season is over now, to be honest. What are you doing over the summer? I'm having a break, mate. I'm having a fucking ball. Obviously, we've got the US tour coming up, of which we can see right here. After today's game, we do have Club America, Charlotte, and Arsenal in the US tour. All of those games are midweek and in America, so we cannot, or I can't confirm that I will be doing the streams for those games, and I also can't confirm that there will be streams. We might have to get someone from America to do the streams for those games. Of course, the first game is at the Allegiant Stadium, which is in Las Vegas. And if you are someone who watches UFC or any of like Bellator or anything like that, you know that anything in Las Vegas, boxing even, you know that if it's done during the day in Las Vegas, it's going to be an early start. So I can't justify doing that on a midweek. If it was during the weekend, then possibly. But even still, that and then off to North Carolina, I believe, or South Carolina for the Bank of America Stadium against Charlotte, and then the final game of the tour, the Camping World Stadium. Is that what it's called? On the 22nd of July, it's against Arsenal. All three friendlies. Again, the US tour. We will update you, of course, as to whether or not those games will be live streamed on Chelsea Fan TV. Shitnell. Who are we wanting to finish fourth? That's the question. Arsenal or Tottenham? It's a tricky one. It really is a tricky one to really put your head around. Do you want Tottenham to finish in top four? I know we don't like Tottenham, but at the same time, like, come on. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one because I hate them both equally. Tottenham, arguably, I'd love to see Tottenham fuck it up somehow. But at the same time, Arsenal have bottled it so monumentally badly that it's almost laughable how badly they had it on a silver platter. It was there. It was all there for them to make the big comeback. And sadly for them, not sadly for us. That said, Harvey Vale was named the Academy Player of the Season. Harry brings out his Alice band for comedy value on the final day of the season. Hey, listen, I usually wear a black one, but I've only got a white one at my disposal right now. I'm sorry. Anyway, as you can see, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Arsenal, the top five. Only fourth and fifth place can realistically be changed around in today's game. Watford definitely finishing in the bottom three. They could finish 20th at the moment. Who do you want to win the league this year? Liverpool, City. I want Man City to win. I don't want Man City to win it, but if I had to choose, it would be Manchester City. Excited to see Chile again. Do you think he'll see game time today? I do think he will see maybe the last 10 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes, even just coming on for the last added time. I think just to get like a standing ovation or like a cheer for him coming back would be more than enough for what I think is worth not really risking an injury in this game, especially considering it's almost a friendly. We have got those 3 games in the US tour coming up, of course. Hey, is this Kennedy's last game at Chelsea? I've got no idea. I wouldn't be surprised. There are plenty of players in the starting 11, of which we will go over very shortly. But for now, as you can see, going over for the last time this season, the facts: last 4 matches head-to-head. Chelsea have won the last 4 matches and probably more. Chelsea have seen over 2.5 goals in the last 10 home matches against Watford in all competitions. And Chelsea have scored at least 3 goals in 8 of their last 9 home matches against the Hornets in all competitions. Hudson-Odoi, Kovacic, Werner, and the Danish Maldini, Christensen, misses out today. Christensen has played his last game for Chelsea, and thank God for that. He can fuck right off. I quite honestly, whether you like him or not, well, if you do like him, I don't get how. He's absolutely fucked the club over completely. Not that we're going to miss him. I'm just saying. Rudiger, on the other hand, love him to death. He has to do what he's got to do, but, Christensen's just gone about it the whole wrong way. Watford, on the other hand, have been losing at both halftime and full-time in 6 of their last 8 league matches. Watford have lost 7 of their last 8 Premier League matches. Loser Dennis, Sarr, and Kuka, the missing players for the away side here today at Stamford Bridge. Top players, again, for the last time in the Premier League. James, Mount, Alonso, the top 3 players, finished the season in the top 3 in that regard. 7.25, 7.2, and a 7.09 for James, Mount, and Alonso. Mount, more than likely finishing on top goal scorer duty for the Blues this season, unless Lukaku scores, 4 goals? A hat-trick to draw it, 4 goals to overtake. And he is starting on the bench today, so it's looking unlikely for him. But Mount with 11, Lukaku with 8, Havertz with 7, and then Mount with the most assists again. James, we know what he can do. We know what he can do. So I wouldn't be surprised if he even equals Mason Mount's assist record this season, even potentially overtaking it. Kovacic with 5. He's out today, I believe. Dennis, Kamara, and Pedro, the top players for Watford in this season, of what you could say the top players. It's been a poor season for them. 6.89, 6.85, and 6.78 for Dennis, Kamara, and Pedro. Dennis, King, and Sarr with 10, 5, and 5 in wins of goals. Dennis, Firmino, and King with 6, 5, and 3 for the assists. Imagine Klopp was training Villa to beat City. Eh? In comparison, 61 games for Chelsea and 40 for the visitors. 39 wins to Watford. Seven wins in 40 games across all competitions. They've only played one or two, I think 2 games in the Carabao Cup, 1 in the FA Cup, and 7 wins. Just an absolute shambles. I think 1 win in the FA Cup, in the Carabao Cup, 6 wins in the league, 7 wins in total, 28 losses. And you do the maths on how many draws they had. 10 losses for Chelsea, 119 goals scored this season. We're looking for 120. Watford with 36. If we concede today, it's an absolute fucking shambles, I'm telling you. 49 goals conceded for the Blues, 82 for Watford, and a shots per game ratio of 15.8 for Chelsea, 10.9 for Watford. And one last look as well at the top 4 race as it stands. Chelsea in green. We have qualified for the Champions League next season and look likely to have finished in 3rd place, as we've said. 37 games apiece for everyone involved. Manchester United and West Ham not in with a shot of the Champions League anymore, and they haven't been for a few games now. 71 points for Chelsea, 68 for Tottenham, and 66 for Arsenal. And again, we will have all the coverage, we'll have score updates for all of the big games here today. And the top 4 remaining matches: Chelsea with a match at home against Watford, as we know. Tottenham away from to Norwich. Sorry, we've got Watford at home. Tottenham have Norwich away, and Arsenal have Everton at home. And with roughly 8.5 minutes to go until the game, or all the games on the last game of the season commences. We'll just have a little chit chat. Jose, right, yeah. Do you see Mount being a special talent in the next season, or do you see him being like a Grealish and making a big move just to flop? He's a Chelsea player, a player through and through. I'll be gutted if he ever leaves Chelsea. I don't see him ever doing it. But then again, it's just, we're going to have to wait and see what he does. Reece James as well, I think, will be more of the influential player. I see Reece James being captain of Chelsea at some point in the future. Again, next season, it's going to be either lots of highs or lots of lows. We're just going to have to wait and see how it pans out. Loads of players departing after today's game, and hopefully plenty of players coming in. Neymar has been touted, or rumours of which I think mostly Chelsea fans have made the the rumours themselves. But Neymar to Chelsea was trending pretty much all day yesterday. I personally wouldn't want him. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I couldn't stomach him coming to Chelsea and flopping, or he just doesn't seem like a player that loves football anymore. He's got it so easy in PSG, in Paris. So again, not really the player I'd be looking for. I wouldn't mind Lewandowski. I know that's been mentioned as well, but I see him going to Barcelona. Koundé, Koulibaly, Tashemi, or whatever you say his name, in central midfield. There's a whole heap and a bunch of talent that could be joining Chelsea in the future, and of which, again, if you haven't liked, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, feel free to do so. There will be plenty of videos, I'm sure, over the summer regarding any potential rumours, and of which I will be beginning my YouTube career as fully. At the moment, it's just my clips over on YouTube for my goal reactions. But as of the end of the season, when the rumours are running rampant around Stamford Bridge and around Chelsea, I will be posting videos, hopefully once a week, to bring you all the news you need regarding any future potential Chelsea signings and all news surrounding Chelsea as well. Chelsea Fans XI, the place to go to on all social media platforms in that regard. Next season will be so weird with a World Cup interrupting the Premier League, the Champions League, EFL and FA Cup. Fatigue and injuries might occur. Does anyone know? I should probably look this up. World Cup 2022. I don't even know when it's supposed to. Is it November that it starts? I won't be doing any coverage of that over on the streams regarding the World Cup. I want to enjoy that. Thank you very much. But it will start on the 21st of November and conclude on the 18th of December. 32 clubs from 5 or 6 confederations in 8 venues in 5 host cities. And then the Premier League. Does anyone know when that's going to actually start? It starts on the 6th of August. So halfway through the season, or more or less, or just before halfway through the season, we will have a break for the World Cup. So how that's going to affect the players, as John Doe once has just said, fatigue and injuries might occur. We've had an abundance of them this season, so hopefully it doesn't affect us this time. You know. I will want England to obviously do very well in the World Cup. So if we get a couple of injuries, you know, I wouldn't mind too much if it means that England win the World Cup. Check Twitter. I'm checking Twitter. I've checked Twitter. I don't know what I was supposed to check Twitter. Not you, replays. Norway, Sweden, Finland. But again, 4 minutes to go until the beginning of the final games of the season. Another look at the starting 11s for Lynx. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I know. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Yeah, if you want to see any of the games at all, just search the name of the game and followed by stream on Twitter, and more than likely a stream will come up. Mendy in goal, Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Rudiger in the back 3, James, Kante, Saul, and Kennedy in the... Why is this guy naming all the fucking names, all the countries in the world? I apologize. I'm sure you have good intentions, but I'm going to have to put you in timeout for now. James, Kante, Saul, and Kennedy in the middle 4, Ziyech and Mounts supporting Havertz up front, and the away sides with Roy Hodgson in charge for them. Backman, Firmino, Kabasele, Samir, and Kamara the back 4. Sissoko the captain, Kayembe, and Cleverly the middle 3. João Pedro, King, and Simmer the front 3. And with that said, boys and girls, we are just moments away from the final day. And as you can see, a new addition to the design of the stream. All the scores. I didn't delete him. I just blocked him for 5 minutes so I can get my words out. He'll be back. He'll be back. No doubt. Yeah, as you can see, live scores. I will try and update them as I can, as quick as I can. I don't even need these, to be honest, because I want to listen to the audio of the Man City game as well. I don't know why they're playing. Is this the Liverpool game? I don't know what's that. Fuck off. There we go. Man City. Here we go. Wait, is this the Leeds game? This is the Leeds game. Where's the fucking... Is this it? There we go. Man City game, the focus besides the Chelsea game. I don't know why Chelsea... I don't know why they don't show all the games for the final game of the season. Just do match choice. Well, they do have match choice, actually. But again, I highly doubt that Chelsea game will be on the stream. Match choice and recap. Here we go. The chances of this happening, absolutely slim to none. Chelsea versus Watford stream. And there we go. We have got something. We have liftoff. The players coming out, of course. We're going to be a bit behind because it's on Twitter and it's not live. Press the wrong button. But again, we've already qualified for everything. So spoilers galore you can run rampant with the spoilers today. But with regards to the Man City game and the Liverpool game, there's no chance of any spoilers for me because I'm watching it live. No, the Chelsea game isn't available. I wouldn't be watching it on there anyway, to be fair. Mike Dean, the referee for Chelsea's game today. I did see the banner, a fantastic one at that. And again, let's get this off the screen. One final look. I know we've just gone through it, but for those of you that are just joining, one final look at the starting 11s for both sides. Mendy, Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, James, Kante, Saul, Kennedy, Ziyech, Mount, and Havertz. And then for Watford, Backman, Firmino, Casavele, Samir, Kamara, Sissoko, Kayembe, Cleverley, João Pedro, King, and Sema. The game's already taken place. It's already started. As is the Man City game. Fucking get off the screen, you bastard. And we will eventually. It's on Chelsea TV. Is it bollocks? It's absolutely not. Chelsea TV even a thing anymore? I don't think it is. I swear it got taken off of the off of TV. It's purely just online now. Eventually, this will be underway. Get your score predictions in for the game. And as I said, currently the Man City game is underway. 1 minute and 37 seconds in, and I will have live coverage of that for you. Whilst we wait for this to commence at Stamford Bridge for what is the final game of the season. Foden on the ball at the moment. I'll be commentating on this game while this is taking forever to start. 4-1 Chelsea is your prediction. 8-0, 7-0. I honestly don't think, even how bad we are at the moment, I do see us winning, hopefully, 4 or 5-0 today. I hope. I genuinely hope. Not that it matters, but a bit of goal difference would put Tottenham even just further apart from us. The worst thing would be if we fall on we win by goal difference above Tottenham. Not ideal. And Wolves are 1-0 up. Wolves have just scored against Liverpool. The goal has been given. Liverpool are losing at Anfield. Liverpool 0, Wolves 1 with a minute gone. It's early doors. But as it stands, Wolves lead at Liverpool. It's a fucking beautiful sight. The game at Stamford Bridge has just commenced. I don't know who scored. I've just saw it on the screen. Fans at Man City going absolutely mild, as you can imagine. No true supporters there. It really in their masses. There's a few true ones, I'm sure, but most of them couldn't give a toss. Mendy. Anyway, focus on the Chelsea game. Rudiger now on the ball. Plays it wide. M. Boyle Thank you so much. You are my 499th follower on Twitch. Just one away from 500 over there. Pedro Neto, the scorer for Wolves. Cancelo, all the way. And in the Chelsea game, Kennedy, Rudiger. Does a really long switch of play, which is out. Has been cut out, rather. Ziyech on the ball, though. Finds Kante. An absolutely catastrophic start for the red side of Merseyside. Good to see Kennedy play for Chelsea once again. Not really had many, if any, starts for Chelsea this season. Here he is on the ball now. Finds Saul. Tries to cross it in. Blocked and out for a throw-in. It's all happening. It is all happening. I've just got to put some score alerts on my phone so that I can see what's happening in the Arsenal game as well and in the Tottenham game. Set notifications. Goals. Well, Liverpool game. We're going to see what's happening with that. Well, we'll put it on for the Liverpool game as well. And for Tottenham as well. But what a start. 6 minutes gone. Only a minute and a half played in that game. And Pedro Neto scoring with a pass across goal and just taps it in. Spreading the legs of Liverpool as wide as possible in the early stages of that game. By no means is that game done. Brilliant play, though, by Chelsea. Played down the wing, finds Mason Mount. Havertz in support. Crosses it in. Hakim Ziyech. What I would do for a Hakim Ziyech goal today, just to cap off the season. Please. Hakim Ziyech wonder goal replays. What are we saying? There's every possibility. There really is. Kevin, thank you so much for watching from Kenya. It's quite a while away from me. Quite a long distance away, actually. Away. Yeah, Gary, go for it, mate. Ziyech, cleared away. If we draw or lose to Watford, it just sums up this season, by the way. I just want to make that very, very clear. Couldn't be a worse result. A loss or a draw. Just a draw is just as bad as a loss here. Not that it matters at all for the actual format of the season or how it ends up for Chelsea. We'll probably end up on same points as Tottenham, as I said, and I would prefer to not finish on the same points and beat Tottenham by goal difference. That would be absolute, just a failure in my book. Brilliant back heel from Mason Mount. Finds Kennedy. Kennedy does a nice little flick, but gets intercepted. Alex Boateng. Thank you so much for watching Canada. I would say there's been a while since I've had any cheese curds, but I had them just not long ago. A couple of weeks ago, actually. Played on the top. Mason Mount finds Havertz. He's in! Great save from Bachmann in goal. Really, really should have made that count. Havertz clear on goal. The angle wasn't fantastic, but even still, with his standards of finishing, should have made light work of that, especially with a second-place goalkeeper. I cannot show the game. I apologize. It's not in my hands. I'm not allowed. This is not my channel. If you lot spam Sammy on Instagram or on the Blues Fans TV Instagram page, then he might allow it, but you know, it's not my place to do it, even if it is the final game of the season. Ziyech intercepted, out for a throw into Chelsea. Still 0-0 between Man City and Aston Villa at the Etihad. And by all accounts, still 1-0. Oh, it's gone all the way in! Just cleared away. Philippe Coutinho coming in there. All guns are blazing. Just cut out in time by Fernandinho. Jesus Christ. Cleared over the bar. Back on the Chelsea game now. Mason Mount. A little coming together there. You two can fuck off. Go away. Get out of here. Noom, how's it going? Kennedy now. Crosses it in. All the way. Havertz! Defended well. Fakamara. And out for a corner ball to Chelsea. Nearly 7 minutes played at Stamford Bridge. And Chelsea coming closer and closer as the minutes pass. I'm watching the Man City game on TV at the moment, and Chelsea as well on the computer. Live scores of all the big games available up above me head around here, in case you couldn't read. Liverpool losing 1-0 to Wolves in the early moments. Kante now crosses it in. Thiago Silva was there. Saul comes and collects, plays it back in, finds Mason Mount on the edge of the box, crosses, gets deflected, and out away by Watford, only as far as N'Golo Kanté. James now. That's Piliqueta. Outside of the foot pass, James finds Thiago Silva. Drilled pass towards Kennedy, who crosses it in. Back post, and it's a bit too much on that, and it will go out for a throw-in to Watford. It's certainly not been our worst season, but it's definitely not been our best. I'll tell you that for free. Aston Villa milking the injury situation already. 2 players have been down already. Waiting for Chelsea's game to carry on. It does. Rudiger now on the ball. Mason Mount has scored, apparently. Havertz. Mason Mount is in support. Kennedy potentially with an assist here. Outside of the boot. Deflected. Shots. And out for a corner ball. I am really far behind. Jesus. Again, doesn't really matter. You can spoil all you want. The final game of the season. This is a friendly after all, pretty much. Saul with a shot, and it hit Mason Mount and out for a corner ball. This isn't on TV. If you can find one that's a bit more up to date, that would be fantastic. Anyone at all. Oh my God, it's so far behind. 12 minutes and 28 seconds in the actual game. I'm on 9 minutes and 25 seconds. A shambles. A shambles, I tell you. God, they're all so far behind. Total Sportex saying, fucking, give me one of those. No, it's just as bad. There's not a stream available. I don't know how you fuckers are so ahead of me. Kennedy, Kai Havertz taps it in. 1-0. It is confirmed. Kai Havertz with the goal. Chelsea 1-0 up at Stamford Bridge on the final game of the season. Excuse my lack of enthusiasm, but of course, you know. It's a fantastic goal. A team goal, not a fantastic finish. It's a tap-in, but still. A brilliant team goal. Thiago Silva finds Azpilicueta. James to Azpilicueta once again. Out wide, finds Kennedy, who finds King Kai in space in the middle, and it's a tap-in. An easy one at that. and Chelsea leading with what was 10.5 minutes played. And that is the second game of the season. Second game today, rather, with a goal. At least the ones that we're focusing on here today. Again, it is the focus of the game, focus of the day, rather. Chelsea, as always. However, there are bigger games currently going on. Thank you for sticking with me anyway, regardless of how fucking far behind on the games I am. But thankfully, those of you that are watching the game live can update me. You remember? Michael Childs, thank you so much. Michael Childs. I'm trying to see if that's bait or not. Michael, though, thank you so much for becoming a member on the last game of the season. You become a member. Why have you not done this sooner, eh? But thank you nonetheless. When do you reckon we will get our kits released? Probably when the Bowley deal is confirmed, because then we can actually sell kits. I've been here for every game this season. Brad, I'm sure I would not It's 1-0 to Tottenham. Tottenham have scored. Tottenham with a goal. Waiting to see if it will be confirmed. But as of right now, Tottenham are 1-0 up against Norwich, which is no surprise at all. And Arsenal looking more and more unlikely to finish in top 4. Tottenham with a goal. Foden now in pursuit. I completely forgot that I'm supposed to be looking at the Chelsea game. Shot from the Watford man on the edge of the box. Now, Kai Havertz fouled. Mike Dean gives the ball. Mahrez crossed in as far as Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. And it's Kulusevski with the goal. It is confirmed. Tottenham 1, Norwich 0. I think at this point, considering the way the season's gone, I'd prefer Tottenham to get Champions League, to be honest. And I know that most Chelsea fans would disagree. But given the circumstances of Arsenal giving it large all season about them overtaking us, supposedly going to overtake us and finish above us, and that Champions League is now a formality. At one point, they were saying it's all but done. They're going to get Champions League football, and they've absolutely fucked it. They've bollocksed it up monumentally, and it's just funny to see Arsenal now. It's just funny to see Arsenal fans and Arsenal, third. They said they'd finish third. I normally would want Arsenal to finish above Tottenham. If it meant who would I prefer in top 4 to get Champions League place, I would much prefer Arsenal because they're no threat in Europe at all. Neither are Tottenham, to be honest. But you know what I mean. In the grand scheme of the things, I hate Tottenham way much more than I hate Arsenal. I hate Arsenal a lot, but still. Given the way the season's panned out, and like I say, the way Arsenal fans are giving it large, it's bitter. It's justice. They've been served. They've been served. They got way too cocky, way too cocky, way too soon. And now Arsenal, if Tottenham can hold on and avoid losing to Norwich, then it's see you later. And Europa League it is for Arsenal. Thiago Silva now getting out of a sticky situation there. Kante. I love when there's a goal on here, by the way, or whenever there's a goal, they show the goal on Sky Sports. Like, just show the games, please. Just show it. You have cameras there. Why just show the fucking game? Oh, Thiago Silva. Jason Blades. Surely it's done now. Oh, you bastards. Someone unfollowed me on Twitch. You cunts. Still one away. Still one follower away on Twitch to get to the big 500. I thought I got it then. Who is the best youngster currently in the Prem? Oh. Mateta's up there for sure. Underrated, rather. I wouldn't say he's the best by any means. I'm not even biased, but I do think that Jesus nearly getting there. I do think that Gallagher's in with a shout. I'm sorry, he's got to be the biggest, the best youngster going. He really does. Newcastle 1-0 up against Burnley, and Leeds 1-0 up. Someone just said. Someone just said Leeds 1-0 and Burnley are losing against Newcastle. So that means that Burnley would be going down if it stays like that. Yeah, Gallagher. There's a few. Elise's good as well, yeah. I can't see Elise or Mateta staying at Palace for too long, to be honest with you. Nice little link-up play from Watford here. They're looking good. Played over the top and way too far, and it goes out for a throw-in for Chelsea by the corner flag, nearest Mendy. Unknown Cockney, how's it going, son? Oi, oi. If you're looking for the game, look it up on Twitter. For the love of God, they show the games there. But by now, if you don't know that by now, Cedric, I've got some nice little waves going on in my hair today. I've got no product in my hair at all. Look at that. And there we go. Come on. Yes. 500 followers on the bastard Twitch. Jesus, get in there, you cunts. Thank you very much. Zents, thank you so much for that. Massively appreciated. And on the final day of the season, no less. What an occasion. Todd Bowley in the stands. He's there for every single game these days. Everyone unfollow. He's there in the stands every game. I don't know why it's taking so long to confirm his ownership of Chelsea these days. What is the scoreline and who scored? If it's not obvious to you who has scored and what the score is, then I don't know what to tell you. You might need to go to Specsavers or so, mate. There couldn't be more scores on this fucking screen if I tried. There's 2 fucking scores on the screen that says Chelsea are winning 1-0. How many more do you need? YouTube chat is built different, man. I'm telling you. Twitch chat just knows what it is. You guys know the deal. YouTube chat are just a little slow at times. They really are. Fuck off. You're going to get me fucked. De Bruyne. He's been tripped or he's slipped. Play continues. Jesus. Foden. Oh, it's just wide. 23.5 minutes gone in that game. I'm only joking, Gary. But still. Mason Mount heads wide. Liverpool equalise. Not by my books. Oh, they have. Sadio Mane makes it 1-1. It's 1-1 at Anfield's. Christ, you're so far. How the fuck have you done that so quickly? It's literally just come through. 1-1 at Anfield. Doesn't change a damn thing. The table is as it was at the beginning of the day. Sadio Mane. The crowd goes mild as they know it's only an equaliser and not even remotely near enough for what they need. Still, as it stands, a point separates the two sides. 6 goals as well. Played over. He's at the game because I saw it too. I'm late to the party. Dutchy boy, I've heard it all before, mate. I've got better hair than Maguire as well, so say what you will. My slab head is here to stay for another season at least, so get used to it, because I'm here to stay. Carl, thank you so much. Follower number 501. What are the scores? What's the score? He's changed your name to what's the score, you cunt. I could probably make it bigger, you know. Let's see what I can do here. Bear with me. Oh. How's this? Right. Hang on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Arsenal have a penalty. Is that better? Tell me, is that better? Can you see the score now? Can you see the score now? Tell me. You can't see the score. That's as big as it gets. That's as big as it gets. Penalty in the Arsenal game. The score has nice hair. A goal in the Arsenal-Everton game. Gabriel Martinelli scores the penalty. It's 1-0 to Arsenal over Everton. But it's all for nouts because Tottenham are still leading at Norwich in their game. But as it stands at the moment, the scores on the boards to be updated very shortly, rather. The score, I'm telling you, the scores are coming. There they are. See, it's there. It's on the screen. Still 0-0 between Manchester City and Aston Villa, but Martinelli steps up and scores at the Emirates against Everton. Carl Downing. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to the Twitch stream. For what could potentially be the most entertaining stream of the season. It's the biggest. It's the most insignificant game in Chelsea's season so far. Yeah, I don't feel like Chelsea. A lot of Chelsea games were televised. Well, I need to know. At least in England, there were quite a few. To be fair, I can't lie. I haven't even been watching the game in fucking ages. By the way, Grealish on the bench on the most important game of the season. It just sums up his career at Manchester City. By the way, on the bench, £100 million player on the bench. Oh, there's another one. I've got one. Oh, I was going to say I'm at least a minute ahead now. Oh, it's still trying to sort itself out. What's the score? I've got one at the moment, replays. It's a little bit choppy, I can't lie. Yeah. All the way through. Havertz with a chance. This is like watching bloody pixels on a screen. It's so slow. We've got 97 million on the bench today, don't we? It's not 100 mil. I know, yeah, but the thing is, we're not trying to win the league right now. That's the difference. Watford with a chance, crosses it in and away by Azpilicueta for a corner to Watford. What am I on? Not enough. This is such a bad stream. It's on Twitter, Alfie, mate. It is on Twitter. There's a goal. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus shoots and deflected, and it's wide. 2-0 to Arsenal. 2-0 to Arsenal. Not that that matters at all. There's no change in the table. There's a lot for me to update at half-time. I'd tell you that. I'm updating the scores now. Do you think we'll finish top 4 next season with Bowley? Absolutely. You heard it here first. Without a shadow of a doubt, Chelsea are finishing in the top 4 next season. And it's Eddie Nketiah with the goal. Should probably move this in a place where I can see it properly without having to... This stream is awful, by the way. 2-0 to Tottenham. Tottenham with a goal. It's all happening now. And with that goal, it is confirmed now, more or less. Tottenham will join us in the top 4 for the Champions League. Arsenal, no headphones today. No, fuck that. Can't be asked. I'm barely even looking at the Chelsea game. I'm more focused on the other games, to be honest. Oh, this stream is dreadful. Fuck me. Is it not really flickery for you, replays, mate? Crossed in. Watford with a chance all the way. Shoots and saves by Mendy. Brilliant save from Mendy. What if you don't have Twitter? Get Twitter. It's free. And to confirm, Tottenham with a second. Played in. Kane with a header. A very, very... classic Harry Kane header. Diving header at that. And as you can see, it's 2-0. Plenty of goals all over the place, except the one that I'm watching. Chelsea, of course, 1-0 up. But the Man City game still 0-0. A goal here will be the big difference, whether it's Man City or Aston Villa. Chelsea to join OnlyFans. Me or Chelsea in general? City need a win, don't they? They don't need to, no. They do if Liverpool start to take the lead. Or have they? Have they taken the lead? No, it's 1-1. It's 1-1 in the Liverpool game. Overall season ratings. Oh, I could do indeed. If there's enough people that want to watch me do that, then you know. But I'd rather not, because it's just an absolute shit show, to be honest. Just me slagging off a lot of people, and you know, it's not going to be entertaining at all. Just going to be like, this person got a 5, he's got a 4, he's got a 3. Played over. Jesus in the middle, up against Mings, crosses it, takes him for a hot dog. Jesus crossed in. Bernardo Silva, and then headed away only as far as Cancelo, who slips. And now Aston Villa on the counter-attack. The hair is very floppy today, I must say. This Chelsea stream might as well be just a frozen screen, by the way, because it's literally freeze frame every 2 seconds, by the way. Both now that you're offering. Oh, Carl, if you'll pay for me OnlyFans, then, you know, I might have to start a little thing going, a little side hustle. A little side hustle on my side hustle. Don't think Harry realises this is Chelsea lot. It's not like I've done this all season. And we're playing Watford, who have already been relegated. There's still 200 people here as well. So the people know what they want. And that's, you know, coverage of all the games. Most away goals in the Premier League this season. Mohamed Salah with 11. Harry Kane with 9. Not really a stat that makes any fucking difference whatsoever to anything. 34 minutes played in the Chelsea game, and it's frozen once again, and unfrozen, and frozen once again. Freeze, plays it to Freeze, and here's Freeze on the ball. Oh, it's frozen. And Aston Villa have scored! Cash with the goal! Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 0! It's all going wrong at the Etihad! Unbelievable scenes! Aston Villa fans, Liverpool fans, it's all going on. Fucking hell. There was always a feeling this was going to happen. Man City have not been challenging for a goal too much this game. And Cash, Johnny fucking Cash with the header. Out of nowhere. Crossed in, back post, heads it. Edison nowhere to be seen. And I think it's Diaz. It's Cancelo who's supposed to be defending him. And what a fucking header that is. Aston Villa 1, Manchester City 0. And the table is going to need some altering at half-time. I'm telling you that for free. Liverpool on potentially for the quadruple still. Unbelievable stuff. And I'm not here for it. I fucking cannot stand the sign of that. As it stands, Man City will win the league. If it stays like this, Man City will win the league on goal difference by 5 goals. 5 goals. Has it ever been done on goal difference? Or if it ever has, then fuck me. Thiago Silva now in the Chelsea game. Azpilicueta. Saul in support. As is Kante. Kante now. Halftime team talks around the stadiums are going to be going mental. All managers. Other than Tuchel, he's got nothing to say, to be honest. And a chance now for Wolves. Oh! He-Chan. Brilliant save from Alisson. Nearly had a chance to go 2-1 up. Kennedy now for Chelsea. Fouled. Play continues, and it will be brought back for a Chelsea free kick. Who would have thought it would go to goal difference today? Chance. Foden. Poor first pass. Not a lot going on in the Chelsea game at the moment. Cancelo crosses in and it's too much. Comfortable save for the goalkeeper. There needs to be a better stream for the Chelsea game. This is the only reason I'm not commentating on the Chelsea game, by the way, is because it's absolute pants. It's awful. It's so fucking choppy. It's ridiculous. How's no one else doing one? Potential penalty there for Aston Villa. West Ham winning 1-0. Thiago Silva now on the ball. Kante. Oh, my Chelsea stream has now switched over to Arsenal and now back to Chelsea. Kennedy on the ball. Fouled. We've already been at this point before. There's not a lot going on in the Chelsea game. I'm glad that you guys are staying around for my coverage of everything else besides the actual game I'm supposed to be covering. But again, as we said, it's a game of more importance of in other games. Chelsea's game is all but a friendly at this point. Palace won. Palace playing Man United today. Coutinho with a shot. Crystal Palace are beating Manchester United at home. Zaha with a goal against his former side. Mason Mount now on the ball. A quick reminder of the upcoming games during pre-season in July, the 16th of July to the 22nd of July. Club America, Charlotte, and Arsenal, the upcoming games in those pre-season ties. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you haven't already. It's the final game of the season. And if you could like the stream in particular, show some support as it is the final game of the season, that would be massively appreciated. Thank you very much for everyone that has watched this entire season. Aston Villa are through here. And if you wish to follow myself on any of my personal social media profiles and keep up with me during the summer break, Chelsea Fans XI is the place to go. The link is also in the description. You found a stream. I found one as well. It's just it's way further behind from where it was. Havertz is through. Oh, that's a fantastic one. That's so much further ahead. And off we go. 41 minutes and 29 seconds. Chance. De Bruyne. Side netting. Corner ball to Chelsea, I think. The throw in. No, I would not like that, Adrian, at all. And that stream's been taken down. I just want this season over. Jesus. Is it going to be another what are the chances of another Aguero moment? I'm calling it now. There's going to be another Aguero moment. It's going to fucking happen. It's absolutely going to happen. Without a shadow of a doubt. All the streams are being taken down. All of them. Every single one. It's my 4-year subscriber anniversary. 100% Chelsea days to the Blues FC. Brad C, thank you so much. Again, my first season with Chelsea Fan TV. So all of the names very new to me. But I'm very familiar with a lot of the regular viewers these days. And it is massively appreciated. Jesus defended well. This one going to get taken down as well. 4 minutes of added time in the Man City game. There's not a single Chelsea stream at the moment that's working. Archie, I've not forgotten about you, mate. Don't worry. Half time. Well, it is half time at Chelsea, just to confirm. It's not half time in the Man City game. But with that said, we will be back for the second half of all the games. It is half time at Stamford Bridge, regardless of what the time says. And, well, oh, look at that. Oh, it's 45 minutes played. Fantastic stuff. Brilliant. Chance. Foden. Chest. Taken down now. Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. Dummies him. Shoots. And it's cleared away. Still 2.5 minutes to play there. But it's half time at Stamford Bridge. And with all the coverage of every single game that is there on up there. No, up there. There. I'll be back. Halftime stats are going to be on the screen any minute now. And we will go through what is the last 45 minutes of the season. I look forward to seeing you there. Bimmer! Thank you so much for the follow over there on twitch.tv/ChelseaFansXI. I will see you in 5 to 10 minutes. Let me sort myself out. See you in a bit. Well. We're back for, partially the coverage of Chelsea's game against Watford, in which 11 shots for Chelsea, 4 for Watford, 3 on target for Chelsea and 1 for Watford. 1 shot on target in particular was that Kai Havertz goal in the first 10 minutes or so. 73% possession and 27 for the visitors. It's looking likely that Chelsea will finish with a top 3 place. However, it's 2-0 at Tottenham. It's going to take a lot to take them to 3rd place, but as it stands for them, they are in the top 4 position with 2-0 up against Norwich. It's 2-1 at the Emirates between Arsenal and Everton, which will not be enough for Arsenal to get into the top 4 unless there's a turnaround at Norwich in that game. 2 corners apiece in this game, 3 fouls to 4. And as you can see, an updated table in this. I had to do my hair. I did have to do just a little something to it so I wouldn't keep fucking flopping about all over the place. Man City still in charge in regards to the Premier League table. I do think that the goal difference is a little bit different. It's 71 goals difference for Manchester City. So just the 5 goal difference is, if it finishes like this, Manchester City will win the league with 5 goal difference, the only difference between the two sides. As you can see, 1-0 between Chelsea and Watford, 2-1 at the Emirates, 2-0 to Tottenham against Norwich, and it's 1-0 to Aston Villa against Manchester City. Liverpool drawing 1-1 to Wolves. An early goal from Pedro Neto, putting it in the back of the net in the early stages of that game. Liverpool equalising with a Mane goal in the 30-something minute. It's still all to play for coming into the second half. It's 11 on points between those two. Chelsea 3 points clear from Tottenham in 3rd place. Tottenham in 4th. Arsenal in 5th. It's going to take an absolute mammoth turnaround in the second half. And as it stands as well, in the other games regarding the relegation zones, to note, Crystal Palace winning against Manchester United with a goal from Zaha, but the more important one regarding relegation, Burnley losing at home to Newcastle, and Leeds winning, I believe. Where's the score? I can't see. Where is it? Leeds? No, it's still 0-0 in that game. However, regarding the table, Leeds out of the relegation zone, Burnley back into 18th place, and it's just a point that separates those two. 36 points for Leeds, 35 for Burnley. And with regards to the Chelsea game, there's not too much to really talk about, to be honest, because I wasn't really watching the game. But then there's no streams, really, to give me some sort of backing. There's no reliable stream to watch the game. But again, it's a game. It's a day of games all over the place. Every single team in the season, in the league, all playing at the same time, as is always the case for the final game of the season. But with regards to Chelsea, from what I saw, it's been a fairly, Chelsea domination, shall we say. 73% possession, 1 shot on target in particular out of our 3 that we've had that resulted in that goal, that tap-in from Kai Havertz. A brilliant assist from Kennedy on his first start in the Premier League, shall I say, coming on the final day of the season. Ben Chilwell on the bench, don't forget. So hopefully we get to see him at some point. Hopefully when we're winning about 2 or 3-0. Click that link, is what I've been told. But we are rearing up for the beginning of the second half. I think we're underway, actually. Where's the link? There is no link. Click what link? Brad, welcome back. Everyone, welcome back. The second half of all the games. Chelsea's game will finish before the game at the Etihad. So we will be staying on here on Chelsea Fan TV to cover the remainder of that game. So stay tuned for that. If you are so well inclined to do so. But with regards to the Chelsea game, as I said, there's not too much to cover. Chelsea dominating as it stands. There is not a single stream available at the moment. I've checked my DMs. There's not a single one that's still up and running. VIP stand works to stream. The VIP stand. I can only imagine that is not a stable website. Oh no, it is. You have sent me a link now. Football. This site cannot be reached, it says. All right, I'll click your link. I've been attacked by malware, so that's fantastic. Good thing I've got support on that. Oh no, I see what you mean now. First half begins. What the fuck is this website you've just shown me? What am I supposed to do with this link? Oh, I see. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I've got there eventually. Chelsea players and the Watford players both coming out for the second half. I guess. Chelsea are the first team in Premier League history to go through a whole season without ever being behind at half time. Is that true? That cannot be true. There's not a single live stream going at the moment on Twitter, is what I'm saying. There's a few online, but I tend to not go for those. As you can see, that it makes the stream quality go to absolute shit. With the software we use for the YouTube streams. If you go over to twitch.tv/Chelsea Fans XI, the stream quality is crisp. Jacob2501, there's your shout out, mate. Go and follow, go and subscribe to Jacob2501 on YouTube for whatever he does, I suppose. Jacob2501. Frozen on Twitch. Have we? Fucking hope not. We are back underway at Stamford Bridge, rather. What a save by Mendy, apparently. We're still well behind in this game. Hopefully there's one up and running now. There's not. Oh, there it is. It's well behind, though. For this alone, I can't wait for the season to be over. I'm going to try and get something going with so that I can watch the game properly. Plenty going on in the game at Man City. They're back underway. But for now, Mason Mount on the ball. Membership, you should be able to get tickets on your membership, no problem. If you go from the very start of the season, and if you message me on Twitter, my handle is Chelsea Fans at XI. So if you follow me and then just message me, then should work. Watford with a great chance. They're all the way through and a fantastic save. As I've got there eventually from Edouard Mendy. Brilliant save. 2 minutes gone in that game. Or in our game, rather. Apparently it's true. Chelsea are the first team in Premier League history to go through a whole season without ever being behind at half time. What a terrible season we've had, eh? I mean, that alone shows how good we have been. We've just had a very unfortunate sequence of events happen in the season for us to not have done a lot better than we actually have. Corner ball to Watford. Sal marking in the box. Can't verify my account on Twitch. I just followed. Well, thank you. Crossed in. Chance for Watford. I know it is, Jacob. I know. I'm not watching the game live. I'm trying. I'm trying. Played through. Watford on the ball. James looking to tackle but misses out. Havertz in pursuits. Brilliant bit of play there. Down the wing. Sissoko on the ball at the moment. Players in support. Has a chance. Manchester City also have a chance. Foden played in. De Bruyne plays it over the top. And Chelsea with a corner as well. My favourite player of all time. It should be very obvious to you who my favourite player of all time is. Just it's a dead giveaway. Right, there is a stream for now that is up and running. Oh no. The season's nearly over, boys and girls, so you don't have to worry about me being behind you or in front of you or whatever. Next season will be a lot more of a smooth sailing operation. I'm telling you that for free. If I get to have my own way of how the stream runs, then you know it'll be a lot better. Brighton have equalised against West Ham. Yes, Drogba is my favourite player of all time. Man United with a goal difference of 0, just to say. A 0. They have scored and conceded as many goals. That is such a fucking awful stat for Man United. Jesus Christ. Chance! Mahrez with a fantastic chance. Chelsea back on the ball. Mason Mounts back to Rudiger. Mendy now plays it out through the middle. Finds Thiago Silva. I believe the score between Palace and Man United is 1-0 to Palace. Unless Man United have equalised. Cleared away by Backman. James in pursuit. Azpilicueta puts pressure on. Kante with a bad first touch. Thiago Silva clears up the play and back to Mendy. Mendy. Rudiger on the ball. No worries, Jacob. You're good. You're good. Ziyech over the top. Finds Kennedy. Saul. Ziyech. Back out to Kennedy. Chance for Rodri. Wide. Thank you, Jacob. You are too, mate. Lampard's up there. My favourite players of all time for Chelsea. Drogba. It's a goal for Liverpool. 2-1 to Liverpool. They have taken the lead and are currently in front. Has it been disallowed? Liverpool has scored, but Martin Tyler said it's been disallowed. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Martin Tyler seems to believe that it's been disallowed. What a disallowed goal that will be. It says it's still 1-1. What are Bet365 saying? They're saying it's still 1-1. The goal has been disallowed. Still 1-1 between Liverpool and Wolves. VAR have disallowed. Liverpool just moments away from leading in the league race. He's offside. Calm yourselves down. Played back. Mason Mount. James and Ziyech both going for the ball. Ziyech now. Edge of the box. Nice little step over play. Played in and comfortable save for Backman, who has control over the ball. A very good chance for Chelsea there. And Man City still with a lifeline. They need a goal. Man City, I can't remember the stat. They said it before the game that they have only come back once of the 7 times that listen to this stat. I've remembered it now. Manchester City, of the 7 times that they've been behind in a game, they've only come back once this season. In the 7 times they've been behind in a game this season in the Premier League, they've only come back once. And they are currently losing to Aston Villa at home. But for how long is the question? Can Aston Villa hold on? Can Steven Gerrard, former Liverpool legend, or current Liverpool legend, but former Liverpool player, can Aston Villa hold on at the Etihad? As it stands, if it's 1-1 between Liverpool and Wolves, and if Aston Villa win, it'll come down to goal difference. Rudiger on the ball now in the Chelsea game. Kennedy. Corner ball to Man City. Rudiger on the ball now. Thiago Silva. Taken quickly. And a comfortable save for their goalkeeper. Ziyech now on the byline. Crosses in and a comfortable save from Backman. Watkins is through! Ollie Watkins! Oh my God, he's nearly made it 2! He got through one-on-one with Ederson and somehow he's onside and somehow has put it wide. So close to making it 2-0 to Aston Villa there. What a difference that would have made in the race. 3-1 to Arsenal. There's goals everywhere except for the game here. They're going to VAR. They're looking at a penalty. There's a substitution. Riyad Mahrez off for Sterling. And in the Chelsea game, Azpilicueta plays it. Havertz on the ball now. Ziyech all the way. He literally wants to walk it into the back of the net. Havertz nearly wins a corner ball. And Leeds have scored a goal. They have their goal, a penalty. Leeds are winning against Brentford. Crossed in now. Head, a comfortable save from the Aston Villa goalkeeper. Malang Sarr coming off of Chelsea. As it stands, Burnley, Watford and Norwich all being relegated. Watford and Norwich already confirmed to be relegated. Burnley, as it stands, will be relegated. And Kennedy, not in too good a shape. I'm not on your stream, but I am on a stream. Man City fans do not quite believe what's going on right now in the game here today. It has not worked out how they wanted at all. To think that Man City would lose to Aston Villa on the last game of the season. Kennedy, who has made his first appearance in the Premier League for Chelsea this season, goes off injured. Typical. And Malang Sarr will make way onto the pitch in his replacement. The Arsenal score is 3-1. Jacob, I'm looking at it on Twitter, by the way. Kennedy's been average. I thought he's got the assist, Jacob. What are you talking about? 4-1 to Arsenal. And again, it means nothing. Mohamed Salah now coming on for Liverpool. It could all swing around in Liverpool's favour. (4-1) to Arsenal. Man City fans cannot believe what is going on right now. Ziyech crosses it, back post. Malang Sarr is there. Kante picks up. Check Twitter. Mine's so far ahead. Christ, it is. You're right. Thank you for that. One man went Samo! Went Samoa Meadow! One man and his dog spot! Went Samoa Meadow! Two men went Samoa! Mo! Went Samoa Meadow! Two men, one man and his dog spot! Went Samoa Meadow! Three men went Samoa! Went Samoa Meadow! Three men, two men, one man and his dog spot! Went Samoa Meadow! Diggs with a chance and it's gone. Comfortable save from Batman. Four men went to Mo! Went to Moa Meadow. Four men, three men, two men, one man and his dog spot. Went to Moa Meadow. Five men went to Mo. Went to Moa Meadow. Five men, four men, three men, two men, one man and his dog spot. Went to Moa Meadow. Free kick to Man City, plays it in, and it's cleared away over the top of the bar. Six men went to Mo. Went to Moa Meadow. Ross Barkley coming up for Chelsea, by the way. Six men, five men, four men, three men, two men, one man, and his dog spot. Went to Moa Meadow. Goal from Callum Wilson for Newcastle, by the way. Seven men went to Mo. Went to Moa Meadow. Seven men, six men, five men, four men, three men, two men, one man, and his dog spot. Went to Moa Meadow. Eight men went to Mo. Went to Moa Meadow. Eight men, seven men, six men, five men, four men, three men, two men, one man, and his dog spot. Went to Moa Meadow. Rudiger has come off, by the way, for Ross Barkley. Allow me to quickly adjust your screens. Rudiger has played his last seconds in a Chelsea shirt and has come off for Ross Barkley. What a change. What a change that is. Nine men went to Mo. 3-0 to Norwich, to Tottenham against Norwich. It is done. It is done. Tottenham finishing 4th. It's done. Arsenal in the Europa League. Tottenham in the Champions League next season, joining Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City. 9 men, 7 men. What's it? 9 men, 8 men, 7 men, 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man, and his dog spot. Wait, Samoa Meadow. 10 men, wait, Samoa. Wait, Samoa Meadow. 10 men, 9 men, 8 men, 7 men, 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man, and his dog spot. Wait, Samoa Meadow. Chelsea. Chelsea. Go on, the Blues. Do you sit in Matthew Harding? No. When I do go, I choose the shed in. I do like the Matthew Harding in, but shed in is where if you have the chance to go, if you ever go for your first ever game, you have to try and get a seat in the shed end. It's just as simple as that. I'm not telling you it's going to be anywhere near the cop end. I'm not trying to say that for a second. However, if you're going for the best Chelsea experience, you sit in the shed end. And you will have a blast. You will. Dubs in chat for the chant. There you go. You asked for a chant. I gave you the longest Chelsea chant there is. Ziga zaga, ziga zaga. Oi, oi, oi. Ziga! Zaga! Ziga zaga, ziga zaga. Oi, oi, oi. I went a blows. Go steaming in. I went a blows. Go steaming in. Wanna be in that number. When the blows go steaming in. We're in the right side. We're in the right side. We're the right side of the shed. Brilliant ball from Ziyech. Finds James. Go on all the way, son. Tackled at the last second and a comfortable save once again for Backman. Ziga! Oh! Zaga! Oh! Ziga zaga, ziga zaga. Oi, oi, oi. I went a blows. Go steaming in. I went a blows. Go steaming in. I want to be in that number. When the blows go steaming in. Shed in some point in the stand when I used to go there was always a bald man fight. It might have been my dad, to be honest with you. He's a very bald man. And more than likely, could have been him, to be honest with you. Have I been Arsenal away? I have, actually, funnily enough. Went for the Carabao Cup away game in 2018-19 season. Oh, was it 2017-18 season? Last season with Conte, rather. I was there. They were playing WWE songs at half-time. Brilliant chance here now. Coutinho finds Ollie Watkins. Could he play it over the top? He does try to. Coutinho can't quite get there. He might know my stepdad. You'd be surprised. Played inside. Havertz. Ziyech and Barkley in the box, waiting for it. I can't sing that song, replays. It's offensive now, apparently. It's offensive now. Celery! Celery! If she don't come, I'll tickle her bum with a lump of celery. Celery! Played in! Jesus has a shot and it's deflected. Cleared away. 66 minutes on the clock. I said I couldn't sing it, but fuck it. I guarantee you there's no better stream going on right now. There's not a single stream more into we're having more fun than any of the other streams. I'm telling you. No one's having more fun than us right now. Have fun. I'm telling you to have some fun now. Come on. Celery! Rodri on the ball now. Tackled, fouled. Free kick in a good position. Coutinho, the Liverpool former man, has given away a free kick in a deadly position for Manchester City here. Has he put his former club in the mud? We'll find out very shortly. Manchester City, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva over the ball. Sterling's been told to get to fuck. He's gone. He's out of here. They're all too serious. We're here to have fun. It's the whole point of the... if any of you are watching the Man City game right now, have you seen the guys like... Man City fans standing there. It's a goal. It says it's 3-0 to Man City. It's 4-0 to sorry, not 3-0 to Man City. It's 4-0 to Tottenham. And definitively now, Tottenham are in the top 4. They have confirmed their place. And they're creeping up on us in regards to goal difference. So if Watford turn this around, you never know. Still not a lot of time to go in the Man City game. What is it? 22 minutes to go. It's a Coutinho! He's put it in the back of the net! Coutinho makes it 2-0! Aston Villa 2! Manchester City 0! It makes no difference to the title race in terms of points, but all it takes is Liverpool to score 1 goal! Liverpool need 1 goal! Coutinho, the former Liverpool man, skips around all of them and puts in the bottom corner. Scenes! Absolute scenes! Gerrard the manager, Coutinho the goal scorer. 2 Liverpool players in former years. And we could see a Liverpool quadruple yet. Unbelievable. Man City have dropped the bag. They fumbled the bag worse than any Premier League side has ever fumbled the bag. They are still currently en route to win the league. If Liverpool score now, I'm going to go over to the Liverpool game now. I have to go over to the Liverpool game now. I just have to. It's 1-1 there still. Trent going for a corner. Surely not taken short. Trent with the corner quickly. It's practically done at the Etihad. 2-0 to Aston Villa. Chelsea's still 1-0, but that's an afterthought now. That is an afterthought. Chelsea, we know we've already got. We know we know we've got 3rd place. We know it for sure. 20 minutes to go. Liverpool need a goal. If they get 1 goal, surely they have won the league. Crossed in. Ruddy tips it away. Wolves now on a counter-attack here, though. Imagine Liverpool and City both lose on the final game of the season. Wolves now with a chance. Plays it. Crosses it in. Cleared away at the last second. Wolves still now with a chance. What is going on? Played back out wide. Shoots. Tipped over the bar by Alisson. It's a corner ball to Wolves. '. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . It is all fucking happening. A final day in the Premier League that has not been seen since 2012. It's never been so tight. It has never been so tight. Man City, no doubt, will score one goal at least. A corner ball to Wolves. Chelsea have been paused for a good 2 minutes or so as a Watford player claps himself off. Crossed in. Only as far. Crossed in. He comes in. It's a comfortable save from Alisson. Wolves will not want to be the team to give Liverpool the title. And they're still on the ball. Terrible tackle from Henderson. Oh, Brad, I'd love to do the World Cup streams, but fuck me, I want to be able to enjoy a game. Like the Euros was fun for me because I didn't have to be on camera. Do you know what I mean? It's 5-0 to Tottenham, and they could, at this rate, beat our record of 8-0 on the final day of the season if it carries on the way that it is. Third, fourth, and fifth place are confirmed. First and second still very much up for debate. Azpilicueta now. Ziyech. Son is now the golden boot holder this season with 23 goals. Mohamed Salah with 22. He's overtaken him. Surely there will be bids for Son. And it's crossed in! Headed! Oh, it's just wide. He-Chan calls for a corner ball or a push. He's calling for everything. Wolves are knocking on the door. Thiago Silva. Azpilicueta. Jimenez is away. He just has to pass it across goal. It's too far. The open goal was there. Liverpool nearly done. It's still 1-1 at Anfield. Still 2-0 at the Etihad. Still 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. 5-0 in Norwich. And 4-1 at the Emirates. Henderson, 15 minutes to go. There's an Aguero moment about to happen in the final moments of either game. I'm telling you. Man City have a goal. Man City have scored. It's 2-1. Gundogan, who is leaving at the end of the season, has scored. It's 2-1 now to Aston Villa. We're back to how we were just a moment ago at half-time. Shot and a save by Backman. Ross Barkley with the chance. My word. Still, all it takes is one goal. One goal from Liverpool. Wolves players down with hamstring injuries and all sorts now. Oh. I need a piss really badly. Really, really badly. A goal Brentford have scored against Leeds. An equaliser from Brentford. What that does to the table at this point, I've got not a fucking Scooby. I think Leeds are back down to in the relegation. They're not. They might be. The level on points, goal difference, all that separates Burnley and Leeds. Mohamed Salah now on the side. Shoots! Saved by Ruddy. Chelsea game still going on, believe it or not. And it's 2-2! Can you believe it? I switched over to the wrong fucking game. It's 2-2. And now City have another 1 point lead. Again, still though, a goal is all it takes for Liverpool to win the league. A draw is not enough if Liverpool win. But it's 2-2 at Man City. Still 1-1 here at Anfield. And Stamford Bridge, it's still 1-0. Not that it fucking matters. Stay on the Liverpool game. I'm staying on the Liverpool game. Ziyech. Saul. Salah. Cleared away. Chance for Chelsea. Kante. Then Donker. Comfortable save from Alisson. I wish I could watch both at the same time. I don't know how Sky haven't got a thing where you play the same game at the same time on a game like this. Terrible tackle from Keita as usual. Play continues. Alexander-Arnold! Luis Diaz now. Firmino. Have City scored? Have City scored again? There's no way it's 3-2. I know it's 2-2. It's not 3-2. They've got a third goal! They've turned it around! Why the fuck did I turn it over? Fuck me! City have won the league. And it's 3-2. I turned over at quite possibly the worst moment. They've done an absolute masterclass to turn it back around. It's 3-2 at the Etihad. Man City 3. Man City 3, Aston Villa 2. Unbelievable. Chelsea fans celebrated. It's 5-1 in the Arsenal game. Of course, Chelsea have the most boring game in the entire fucking matchups today. Thiago Silva. Chelsea are now drawing. Fuck right off. Unbelievable. Oh, I wish I could have shown you. Little fucking bastard Liverpool, young Liverpool. We're not going to win. Fuck off. Surely now Man City can hold on and win. They've come this far. They can't let it slip now. They are playing against the slipper of all slippers in Stevie G. It would be poetic justice for Aston Villa to win now or draw with a slip. (2-1) to Liverpool. Liverpool have scored. And it's off the line. But in the end, Mohamed Salah with the goal equals Son. Now Manchester City have to win. They have to win. Goodness gracious, I'm about to burst. I'm about to burst. It's all fucking happening. Chilwell coming on. I haven't even seen Watford fucking score yet. You lot have said Watford scored. They have. I don't even think it's worth my time watching the Chelsea game anymore, to be honest with you. I'm going to go for a piss really quickly. Ow, you bastard! Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm back. Barkley scored, has he? 2-1 to Chelsea. And people think we're getting Neymar when we've got Ross Barkley. Why do we need Neymar when we've got fucking Ross Barkley? I'll tell you that. What a goal from Watford, by the way. Jesus. Three minutes to go at City. They just have to hold on now, and you would think it's doable. Seeing the Ross Barkley goal. No, 2. Christ, there's so much going on. I can barely even fucking contain myself. Mount offered Chile. All the fucking things it's all gone. I couldn't be asked. Less than a minute to go at Chelsea. Still 2 minutes of regular time in this game. Crossed over. Ziyech. Nearly a goal. Back with a comfortable save. Rudiger. Not Rudiger. Sarr. Sorry. Kante. James. Yeah, this one's practically live, to be fair. Spurs are officially in the Champions League. They've won 5-0. And the full-time whistle goes at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea win 2-1. Third place confirmed. And the game continues. Here, it's 3-1 now to Liverpool. 1 goal for Aston Villa, and it's done. One goal for Villa, and Manchester City have lost the Premier League. It's going to go down to the fucking wire. I'm telling you that now. 4 minutes of additional time here at the Etihad. Stay with me. We're not done just yet. You can go. Chelsea have won 2-1. It's full time at Stamford Bridge. A goal from Havertz and Ross Barkley. This is crunch time. City just have to hold on. I'm not going to cheer, but I'll cheer for the sake of I don't want Liverpool to win the fucking league. I'll tell you that much for free. I'll tell you that for free. Quadruple. 3 minutes away from Liverpool not winning the quadruple. Gerrard's runs on the score and runs on the pitch and scores. There's every possibility. Some idiot wearing a mask in the stands. Get over it. Fuck me. It's over. Edison's down. There's going to be way more than 4 minutes. Let me update everything. Uh, 5-1, 5-0, 3-2, 3-1. (92-93) is what it stands at the moment. City with 73 goal difference. Liverpool with 68. And this is what the table currently stands as. This is the table as it stands. One goal in this game could change everything. A minute to go, plus a little bit extra because of Edison's injury. Not long to go now. Leeds have scored from absolutely nothing. Leeds survive. They're in the Premier League next season. Burnley have been relegated. Seconds remaining in this game. Played over the top. Should be another minute at least. And there it goes! Manchester City have won it! Man City champions of the Premier League this season! Liverpool with our quadruple, get it in there! Yes! Fans storm the ground as fucking usual. Flares, a stampede. It's pathetic, really. What the fuck this is going on these days with people storming fucking stadiums and flares and all sorts. It's ruining the game. It really is. Get a fucking grip. Get a life. I get you're excited, but fucking chill out. At the same time, fuck Liverpool. Man City have won the league. A comeback like you've never seen before. Arguably a much bigger comeback than the one against QPR 10 years ago to the day. Kevin De Bruyne getting taken out with 8, probably even 10, 15 stewards guarding him. And Leeds also have survived relegation. They're in the Premier League next season. Jesse March has kept them up in the Premier League. The American Ted Lasso in real life. He's done it. Fuck Leeds at the same time. It's pathetic display from Man City fans. It really is. Because God, best believe if fans storming the ground wasn't a thing this season, you best believe Man City fans aren't doing that. They have not got the bollocks for that. They've not got the passion for that. It's not in them to do that. They didn't do it when they won against. Did they do it against QPR when Aguero did that? No. But they do it now. Liverpool deuces. They're second in the Premier League. They've fallen short. You'll have to see it. No one gives a toss that Man City's won. No one fucking cares at all. Everyone hates Liverpool. No one hates Man City. No one cares about Man City. It's as simple as that. The season is officially over. Chelsea finishing third with 74 points. Tottenham with 71. Arsenal with 69. Watford, our opponents today, finished on 35th. They are relegated. They were officially relegated to the Championship earlier in the season. Man City, the champions, with Liverpool in second place, a point shy of equaling that. But goal difference would have made the difference for Manchester City. They've made the comeback very late. 3-2. 2-0 down until late. They've made it 3-2 in the dying moments. Manchester City, champions of the Premier League 2022. Unbelievable. Hopefully Real Madrid win the Champions League, and all that they're left with is the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. Poor old Liverpool. What a shame. With that said, boys and girls, before you all leave, if you are a regular, just stick with me for a second. I want to just say a thank you very much. Big thank you to everyone that has tuned in, whether you watched on Twitch, whether you've watched on YouTube. I appreciate all the kind words, all the support, all the regular viewers, or even if you're tuning in today for the first time, if you've subscribed, if you've followed, if you've done anything like that. My first full season doing this at Chelsea Fan TV. It's been an absolute pleasure, an absolute honor. I'll be back for next season. Don't you worry about that. And hopefully bigger and better things are to come next season. I know we won the Champions League last season, but that's in the past. We're looking forward to the future now. And hopefully we can win something that we can all celebrate together here at Chelsea Fan TV, or just Chelsea in general. Let's just say that. But with that said, what an ending. Chelsea win and Liverpool lose out on the league. I know we didn't win. We've come just as close to winning the fucking league as Liverpool did. At the end of the day, we're the third best team in the country. We're points don't matter. Liverpool lost. We've lost. We're just as good as Liverpool. They beat us on penalties, for fuck's sake, in the last two games. But with that said, boys and girls, thank you for all the kind words. Thank you for all the comments that are coming through right now. Adrian, Mike, Jacob, Brad, Utter Shambles, Jermaine. The list goes on. Everyone else. So, thank you so much. Been an absolute pleasure. I know I'm still new. Next season, hopefully that won't be the case. You'll recognize me at the start of next season. Jacob, the list goes on. Thank you so much for all the support. It's been a pleasure to do this in my first season doing this for Chelsea Fan TV, and I look so forward to doing this next season. I love you all. Chelsea finished third, City the champions, and next season we're on to bigger and better things. We've won fuck all this season apart from the Club World Cup and the Super Cup, but hey, like I say, we'll be back. A brand new set for next season. I've moved, so I'll have a brand new set, hopefully a better layout and everything. Everything looks calm as it is, to be fair. But again, with that said, thank you so much to everyone that has tuned in, week out. And if you are just new, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to be notified of any future content. If you want to follow myself on any of my future, if you want to see any of the future streams, someone will be streaming it. I doubt it will be me because they're midweek in the US tour. Club America coming up next, then Charlotte, then Arsenal. I want to do the Arsenal game, so you can expect to see me definitely doing the Arsenal game. Last but not least, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content. And again, if you wish to follow myself on any of my social media platforms, if you haven't done already, Chelsea Fans XI on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. It's been an absolute pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next season. Chelsea third. We're in the Champions League next season. We've got Champions League football amongst all the other Champions, cup competitions coming up soon. Brad, thank you so much for the follow on Instagram. Harley Girl, Jan, everyone. Thank you so much. I will see you next season. Goodbye. Be safe. Please make it till the beginning of the next season. I'm praying. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful break. Chelsea coming back stronger than ever in the next season. I love you all. See you in August. If not, I'll see you earliest of soon. The last game of the US tour, the Arsenal preseason match. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.